Here's my audience. For many guys like myself, this is one of the most anticipated times of the year. A time to get out in the wilderness and do some hunting and fishing. An activity that us Nebraskans, we can truly do it for a lifetime, no matter what our age is. On November 6, 2012, voters will get the chance to ensure that this hobby will never ever get taken from us. Nebraskans have been hunting and fishing since Nebraska was before a state. It's been a tradition, so why not take the necessary steps and make it a constitutional right? First, I'll explain to you the issues at stake with this Second Amendment. Second, I'll give you an overview of the sources of support. And third, I'll give you my opinion on how I feel about this. Not only is this my opinion that we should get this thing passed, but according to Amy Schweitzer, as editorial, voters to decide if hunting and fishing should be protected, which ran in the Grand Island Independent on November 3rd, 2012, this amendment is looking to be added because as well as it is being shaped by such agencies as the Nebraska Game and Parks and the Nebraska Wildlife Federation. The Nebraska Hunting and Fishing Amendment, also known as Amendment 2, will appear on the November 6th ballot in 2012 as a legislative referred constitutional amendment. This measure would protect the rights of us residents as Nebraskans that we would never ever get hunting and fishing taken from us. Proposal sponsor Senator Pete Fursch argues that this amendment is necessary to protect our hunting and fishing. He said, quote, "Since the founding of our state, and for that matter, for as long as humans have lived in this area, hunting, fishing, and harvesting wildlife has been fundamental freedoms that people have engaged in. These activities are critical to our state's economy," end quote. Now that you understand what exactly is going on with this chance on a vote on the Second Amendment, I'll explain to you some of the supporters and how they feel about it. With a change like this in the government to allow hunting and fishing as a right, you know just as well as I do that hunting agencies or people like that are going to jump right on the bandwagon and push for support. And this is exactly what they did. This is being backed by some of the most well-known hunting and fishing parties, such as the Nebraska Game and Parks, Ducks Unlimited, and the NRA. Along with these very biased groups, there are many more groups that have decided to try and get this passed. These groups, such as the Isaac Fountain League, American Fisher Society, and the National Outdoors Administration, have also gone on the bandwagon to try to support this. So as you can see, it isn't just the avid fishermen and huntermen out there. It is also people more worried about the conservation groups, hoping to keep wildlife in check, just as it has been in past years, as well as public access. As just a 17-year-old boy, not old enough to vote, many of you are probably sitting out here wondering why this is so important to me. But there are a few very specific reasons why it means so much. First, I'll never have to worry about losing this hobby. It is a hobby that if I wasn't here in school today, that's probably what I'd be doing right now. Second, the state needs hunting and fishing for revenue. Every year, $500,000 to $600,000 worth of habitat stamps or permits are sold through the Nebraska Game and Parks, and this money is used for many reasons. And the third and final reason, hunting and fishing is a lifestyle in Nebraska. It is a tradition that has been passed down for many generations and will continue to pass down from generation to generation. Not only from our generation, but we will get the chance to pass it down to our kids as well. Like I mentioned earlier, Nebraskans have been hunting since before Nebraska was a state. So why would you not vote for something that would allow this tradition to continue? I know that if I was old enough, I would check the little box that says yes to get this thing passed, and I hope you guys would too.